my darling Fumi Nation. How are you? How are we? My name is Fumidesaluvold. For those of you that are stopping by for the very first time, you are so very welcome indeed. Darlings, we're having a meet and greet on the 20th of July. Please get in contact with Martin from the Sabali group. He will take care of all of your travel and your hotel reservations for those of you that are coming from different countries. I'm so excited. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. We have a couple of special guests. Yes, my darlings. We also have our Q&A. We're going to have our step and repeat. The food that we have, oh my God, you are going to live and love. We've got drinks, my darlings. We have cake. Yes, we do, baby. We also have vendors. We've got our goodie bags. We have the Sane paper. We have Eloise Beauty. We have Juvia's Place, my darlings. We also have Healthy Hair Studio. And fantastic. I think it's going to be the best meet and greet I have ever had. And an introduction to my brand. Sensational. Live and love. What am I wearing? I am wearing a set from Zara. Yeah, from Zara. I absolutely love it. And you know, it's summer. It's summer. We're here, you know, and we are kind of summer ready. And these are my casuals. So cute. So why are we here? I'll tell you why we're here. We're here because we had a beautiful girl, really beautiful, and she was kind of saddened and upset because she expressed how she had had some kind of body enhancements, and with the enhancements, you know, you want to enhance and level up on your life. Well, the reality after the fact is not one that she is embracing with open arms. Take a listen.
Why does no one talk about how hard it is to find a guy that genuinely likes you when you have surgical enhancements? Like, I feel like when I never had like what I had done to my body, it was easier to find men that genuinely like me. Now I just feel like everyone sees me as an object and like men just literally lust over you. Is it just me? And I just feel like this ain't spoken about enough. Like, literally, every man sees me as an object. Every man says something sexual to me. Does no one want to love me?
And I don't think her body's that enhanced. Sidebar. About a couple of weeks ago, and I'm sure you would have seen it too because it was floating around social media for quite a time. It was this survey. And I think it was, I can't remember whether it was a man or a woman, but they were asking girls whether guys preferred women that had enhanced bodies or natural bodies. All the girls said enhanced. Every single one of them. Enhanced, enhanced, enhanced. Then they asked the boys, the gentlemen, the young men, what they thought of enhanced bodies or natural. Every single one of them said natural. Every single one of them.
Do you think men prefer a natural body or a BBL? BBL. 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 Do you prefer natural bodies or BBL bodies?
Natural. 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 Natural.
If big booty was the secret, then the girls with all these artificial asses will be happily married by now. If you want to keep a man, Nyash cannot be the only gameplay that you work with.
The earlier every one of you realizes, the better it will be for us.
Here's the thing of which I have been told. That men love enhanced or exaggerated bodies to go to bed with. They want natural bodies to build a home with. Take home to mama. That's what they want. And so sometimes, you know, you might see a girl, she doesn't have that much makeup, pretty and everything, natural. And you're like, she married? Because men are interesting. And they're also very, 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 very simple. They don't mind looking and they don't mind being wowed. But for their everyday, they want a woman that can be a good mama to their kids, that is a family woman. And that is not to say, please, that is not to say that women that are enhanced are not wonderful women, wonderful sisters. But I will say this, if you have an exaggerated behind, that just might be too much for him to explain to family members who are going to point it out every single time. It's just, he's not going to do that. He's going to go with somebody who is regular, they go to church, go to family gatherings, because marriage, a home, is completely different from when you're single. When I was single, it was a completely different life. I dress differently. Yes, I do. You know I live and love my glam. But promise you, 1,000,000 times ever, look at my pictures. If I'm around with my family and stuff like that, it's toned all the way down, 25 notches down. I just don't do it. We're in a family setting. There are nieces, you know, there are children around and all of that. That's just what it is. So I want my beautiful girls to bear in mind, if you want a correction, if you want an enhancement, go right ahead. Yes, if that makes you feel good, it's going to boost your confidence. If that makes you feel good in your clothes, yes. But be mindful about the exaggeration. You cannot go from an A cup to a triple H. That does not make sense. And while that might give you lots of followers on Instagram, you could even be an Instagram model. Hey, anybody can be an Instagram model. And you have lots of followers and there's traffic and traction. Yes, brands will reach out to you. Yes, brands will pay you. But I promise you, from what I've heard, the man that you are looking for, that you want to be with and turn into a husband, is not looking for this type of enhancement. It has to be moderate. Everything with moderation. You don't have to be supermodel skinny. That's another thing. You do not. Just with moderation. But if you're obese, it's dangerous. And every doctor will tell you, if you want to have children, you have to be careful, because your heart is working 10 times as hard just to keep up with the extra weight. B plus size, perfect. That's fine. Some of us are big boned. But to be obese, no. To celebrate it, no. To champion it, no. Not me. I wouldn't do that. You know? So be mindful that everybody's shopping around, everybody's looking around. As you want to level up, he wants to level up. As you want to have a man that's got coin, got a good job, got a good family, got a good this, then he's going to bring you with triple H bust. Your bottom cannot get into the back seat. I don't think so. Because he's looking for somebody fabulous too, that he can take to the Christmas office party. Talking about the Christmas office party, I also want to say that to my young sisters. Physical attributes only go so far. People want to see your talent. Whether it's doing hair, whether it's modeling, whether it's acting, whether it's fashion, whether it's beauty, whether it's building a brand, whether it's finance, whether it's law, whether it's architecture, whether it's engineering. Be great. Show who you are to the world and don't hesitate. And I promise you, the men will come flocking. And when you put yourselves in places of esteem and level up, you will meet other women of your ilk. So you will know whether the enhancements are necessary or whether you want to enhance your mind, whether you want to enhance your potential, whether you want to take that extra class instead of booging it down in the club, whether you want to go ahead and take the course and study AI and see that quiet boy in the back, level up with him. You'll be impressed at how he'll embrace you, and you'll be surprised at how smart and fabulous you are. Never play yourself down. Never think that it's only physical attributes. Please do not. That's the reason why I put this out there. Let your parents, your family, your brothers, your community, let us be proud of the gifts that God has given you naturally. And if you want to enhance, sis, I'm holding your hand. But nothing in exaggeration. Make your coin, make your money, make your legacy. I love you. I am proud of you. There's been a shift, and it's my duty to always speak to my baby sisters, to my young daughters, because your mothers do come to me and say, Fumi, I can't talk to her, talk to her. And I tell them it's not a matter of talking to her, it's a matter of talking with her and finding out what she wants to do. And she might not necessarily want to get married right now, even though you're pushing that. Maybe she needs a little extra time to find herself. Let her find herself and let her be great. I promise you, she will not let you down. So I have spoken on behalf of you. Don't let me down. I love you. I love you. I love you. And I want you to know that you have the freedom to do whatever you want. But make sure that those don't come with consequences that you are not prepared to handle further down. All of my love. Do not forget to like, to subscribe, hit the notification button, and I'll see you sooner than later.
Hi guys, my name is ENITAN, hair coach. I am UK's first ever hair coach and a trichologist. We are a team of trichologists and hair coaches here in W6 London, and we help those who are desperate and have tried and everything else has failed. We look after those who have chronic scalp concerns, flaky, itchy scalp that's been going on for many years. We help those that have hair loss that has progressed instead of improved, and we help those that just generally want to have a better understanding of better quality hair, length, volume, and reduce that dryness. Visit us by clicking.
The value of the information that we were given. So it's not overwhelming. It was very clearly laid out. It was accessible, even for someone that's not familiar with public relations.
Now I'm leaving, feeling more PR ready. What I thought I knew, I now know more. What I came to do, I've done so much more.
If you are serious about really growing your business or growing your brand, then like this is really this is a must.
And I love the fact that I came away from it feeling and knowing that I now have a clear pathway for the things I want to do next for my business.
I'm literally in awe.
I feel like I can pitch. There's so many platforms that I've wanted to go on, so many podcasts or just things that I thought I can only dream about. But in this retreat and just through the classes and the sessions, I really learned how to actually reach out to those platforms, to those huge platforms.
Know that when it comes to PR, Nina gonna put you together, okay? During our sessions, how she walked us through the playbook and she had us complete tasks. It gave us a sense of clarity.
Nina, you did that. You brought a group of amazing women together and you helped us bond, see our worthiness, and yeah, it was everything I could have dreamed of and more.
Yes, it's really been an unforgettable experience.
This is by far the most impactful few days I've had in a very long time.
Nina, you have no idea how profoundly your journey has impacted my journey.
Don't even think about not signing